Right, we are back with possibly the last episode of the Outer Worlds. Possibly. That was the main. So let's see if we're done with this planet. I think we are actually. Yes, we are. Okay. Why did it? For some reason it didn't save us on the unreliable when that's where I was fast travelled to last time before I finished the episode. Okay, so let's get to where we need to go to next, shall we?
Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
I am not interested.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
Okay. What are we doing here? Faction quest. Okay, I think I remember what this one is. Oh, Sam, gotta give you a point. Not been on here yet. We'll keep Nyoka and we'll keep Vivati. Will the depravity never cease? Monarch Stellar Industries reveal their true colours. Oh, yeah, because I made them join forces. So, because I didn't want them to fight each other and kill each other, I wanted them to work together. So, I pulled two opposing factions and made them work together. So, yay! Nobody died, apart from one person, because they were the idiot. So, right, let's see what's going to happen here, because I've not been here.
Ain't nothing but the void here, Captain. I just as soon leave it cold, dark, and derelict.
Why is that like that? Is it not working or no? Oh, a little hidey hole.
Shh.
Yes, shush. Woohoo! We found a lot of stuff. Don't need that. Oh, it's sealed. Can I not open this? Let's poop. Poop, poop, poop. Gotta go back around. And what is up here? Okay. Ah, it's broken. Can't do anything with that. Oh, I can't go through that door then. Just check. Yeah, it's broken. Ooh. Not you, Parvati or Nyoka? thought it might have got their attention. Permanent concussions. I've not been hit on the head too many times. Mind attributes. Don't even know what that means. But I will take it. There we go. More damage is always helpful when you are in critical situations. Can't shoot through windows. All the right. This is almost a bit creepy. Like I've landed on a ship where alien has appeared. Oh,
we ought to keep an eye on these autos. We poke around too much, they might wake up.
that's fine. If they wake up, we'll just kill them. No issues there. I will have all these. Can I go through here? Nope. Oh, that's where the autos are. Don't need any of that. Weapon parts. Armor parts. Purple berry lunch. Energy cells. Yes, please. Adreno. Yes, please. Maybe I can sell that. Sell that for scrap. Nope, sealed. Right, I have a feeling as soon as I hit this, those robots are going to wake up. Whatever this is. Modified generating mode normal. Disabling emission lights, activating faulty lights. Flushing toilets. Ever flushing toilets, see maintenance log for details. Right, I see you've activated your holographic shroud. Captain excellent, becoming indistinguished from UDL truthful, provide advantageous to your current situation. What's going on, Ada?
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. Wait, who are you? No one told me we had security forces deployed on the station already.
My team handled the issue, soldiers.
Roger that. Just as a precaution, I'm sure you won't mind if we turn on the station's security systems. Can't be too careful.
That is fine.
We'd hate to leave this location undefended after a close call with outlaws.
I already reactivated the auto mechanics. Your readout must be on a delay.
That should have been fixed by now. As you say, we'll just head out then. Safe travel, soldier.
The UDL gunship is undocking from
Yay.
the station. They appear to be departing into space.
I ought to try talking more and fighting less. Seems like it saves on ammunition. Nah, that ain't no fun.
Can I get through now? Or is it everything's open now? I think everything's open now, but The auto mechanics I think are turned off, so they won't catch me anywhere, which is good.
Whoa, keep an eye on the floor.
Oh! Why is that a thing? Why? Can we turn that off? Yeah, we can. Mama Bear! Gimbal came by asking if we need any docs. I told them. We'll see if that's stronger than my helmet in a moment. Is that off now? Yeah. Stupid. Right, so.
I ever meet the people responsible for this. I'm shooting first, never asking questions.
Up there. Up here, quickly, quick. Only take half the. There we go. Security routines. Bugger. Modify. Insert. There we go. Return to root. Project summary. Talkative. Nice. We almost lost Charlie. Oh. These are all the different people that they've put on ice.
Job done. We can go home to the ship, right?
Yes, we
Listen,
can.
Ada fierce.
Chartrand is that scientist, right? From Cascadia?
Right. Let's just... Fingers crossed we can make it through. We can make it through. Yes, we can. Are these all open now as well? Yeah. Don't want the stimulation. Don't want purple berries. Don't want that. Do want this though. We don't want smoke. We need the ammo though. Bits, we want the bits. We don't want that. There we go. Let's go, ladies! That was easy. I think because I got a high enough level and upgraded all my talking skills and everything up to that point, helped out quite a bit. Keep hydrated. I do like the art style for this game, it's quite cool. Very traditional,
Crew
I'll
members
say.
Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Well, they weren't last time I went to speak to them, so I'll leave that thanks.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
We've arrived.
Captain, I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts.
Yeah, well, gotta persuade people to leave us alone. Oh yeah. Yay! I think this will probably be the next game that I play. after finishing the Outer Worlds. So I'm still looking forward to playing it. I've not downloaded it or installed it yet, but I'm so happy I got it. I've loved the original, the first 3. Well, the prequel and the first one and the second one. They've been really good. And I can't wait to play the third one. I've heard like mixed reviews about it when it first came out with the online aspects. So I thought, okay, I'll wait for it to be out a bit and then sort itself out like they did with No Man's Sky. So, and then No Man's Sky now has got amazing, so I thought leave it a couple of months and then join in the fun. I think a few people that I have on my PlayStation network have got it, I think. Actually no, I've not seen anyone play it, so I may be by myself playing it to begin with. To your face then, Pavati. Hi Lily.
Finally, a base
Lilia.
of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain.
You'll also find some auto mech salvage awaiting new owners. The base had scientists and suspension techs. Some might still be alive.
I heard about that. While my lawyers scratch their heads wondering how we deal with human salvage, I'm leaving the researchers in hibernation.
Okay.
Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
Yes, but I dealt with them. A UDL gunship was stationed, but I convinced them to back off.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already.
Yep. Is this about your cloak and dagger warnings?
That's right. Up until now, I've kept you in the dark for your protection. And more importantly, mine. But I'd like to think we've earned each other's trust.
Yeah.
After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know.
The truth. Okay. Bad news. I
Maybe
take
the
it.
worst. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
I'm guessing you have an
Before we
idea.
go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain?
Yeah. I can do that.
Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
I've not met any aliens. Aliens? Aliens. Really?
Hear me out.
I'm just gonna
I'm
listen.
saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
This doesn't feel at all right, Captain.
Yeah, no, it
Right.
doesn't.
I'm done. I'm officially tuning you out until such time as I hear the words payment and/or shooting.
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions?
What proof do you have?
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
When you say aliens, what are we talking about here?
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
I haven't seen any evidence of aliens.
No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep.
Enough time, what needs to be done.
Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species. I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
Murder isn't covered under my contract's employment agreement.
Just think of it as salvaging hope from the smoking wreckage of humanity. This is your initiation into a future with sublight. Want a steady position in our ranks? Buy one with a bullet.
Don't know about this still
If
yet.
you don't want the job, just walk away. I'm giving you first dibs because you've seen what's at stake.
I'm thinking I'll do it and just see if Dr. Chartrand has anything, because it'll probably extend the yeah, I'll do it.
This key card will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer.
Okay.
By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
Okay. Right, are we on that mission? No, we're on the Brave.
CNP pancake mix. Down requires no
Right, we'll do this. Actually, is there anything else on here that we could do? Oh, hang on. Oh.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Aftertaste the rainbow.
Aftertaste the rainbow.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea. I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
If I've got more than one, then I'll sell the other one, because, let's see. And I'll keep the others. Sell those. Why is it telling me to talk to you? Like, acquire the science weapon from the groundbreaker. I'm confused.
I've got a lovely little throw pillow.
don't think I'm going to be able to finish that one. I'll be honest. I think I might have bugged it or done something wrong with that mission. Because I have had it for a long time. Slap your whole family tonight. Oh dear. Some of the slogans on here are a bit questionable. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find out what has gone wrong with that mission. Because I do think I might have accidentally bugged it. Or it might just be bugged because I keep talking to her and I can't get anything from her. So it'd be a case of...
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Let me guess, they're in there, yep. Oh, wrong one.
We are now in orbit. We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Byzantium. The monsters are still pretty cool. Like, you look at the details of them and the colours and like the sketches of them. I do like the way that you can come up with creatures. Like, I remember when I was in college, we were taught the idea of drawing a line, either squiggle or like have sharp corners or whatever, but not to take that line off, and have a maximum, if you're going to do like sharp corners, 5 corners. Or 5 like twists if you're going to do like a squiggly line, and then from that make an image. So I remember I did it and I didn't like the design that I did. Is it because I'm... Yes, it's because I'm in bad standing with... They want me dead on sight. Great. Yeah, so I did the design at home. And I ended up making like this lizard dragonfly thing. It was quite cool. Like, it had buck teeth, because, you know.
Anti-Creole's facial mask and cream.
Nobody sees me, nobody knows me, nobody recognizes me.
I only wish they weren't showing so many Spacer's Choice ads in the commercial breaks. Who do they think their audience is?
I can't believe I sneaked past all these people now.
Huh? What was that? I tell you.
You didn't see anything.
Huh. Nothing there.
Oh, for the good old days when you could simply ask a menial.
Oh, for God's sake.
What?
I'm not going to be able to, am I? No.
Did you have a sweetheart in Stellar Bay?
Hi.
Look out!
Yeah, it's because I'm on bad standing with the board, so they want me dead on side. may have pissed them off. The board reputation's decreased. Well, no surprise. They want me dead, so what do they expect? Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Where's everyone? I don't care that my board is... the board's reputation is decreasing. They can go... whack a book across their face. Like... leave me alone. They're horrible people. Ampicillin. I never have any of the extra stuff because I don't see... oh god, here we go. Any more of you guys to kill?
You think the privy's gold-plated too?
Where's the... is it up or down? It's down, isn't it? Yeah, right below me. Right, way down? Probably through there. Sealed. Oh. That's it, there we go. Should have opened the door if it was already wasn't already. No. Oh, there we go. Ah, that's how we get down. Let's see how many people we need to kill.
Wow, look at the size of this basement. If someone back home wanted to make a secret lab, they'd have to put it in a closet.
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside?
Lilia Hagen sent me to kill you.
Hagen? I've never heard of her. Is she from the board? Damn it. I knew this would happen.
Why would the board want you dead?
To keep me quiet. But if you didn't know that, I'm guessing they didn't send you.
No.
The effort they put into killing their own people. They ought to redirect that toward, I don't know, actually helping out once in a while.
I always assumed they would put a bullet in my head one of these days. I don't know anyone named Hagen.
Let's see what she says about the alien conspiracy.
My what conspiracy?
Yeah. There's no aliens.
Let's talk about this. Please. I think there's been a crucial misunderstanding.
The alien theory did seem a little far-fetched.
Just give me a second to explain myself. If you still want to shoot me, at least it'll be for an accurate reason. If you came looking for some elaborate scheme, it isn't here. All I'm doing is trying to keep Halcyon alive.
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
Well, I'm gonna kill you all
after.
after.
In your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving.
I saw a presentation about this in Buckler's office.
Then you know how desperate things are. I believe that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have.
All you have to show for is a lab full of Pacific colleagues.
I was there. Thomas was the first to take the gas. A simple test, he said. I told him not to, but he insisted. We learned a lot from his autopsy. Enough that we could try it on each other and know when to stop. No one else died. I must find a cure so his sacrifice isn't in vain.
You burn through a lot of valuable scientists to arrive at zero solutions.
I wouldn't allow us to experiment on convicts or the unemployed. It's wrong, no matter what the law says. Everyone agreed. We accepted the risks. I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back.
Probably because it wasn't sent. Isn't Cornelius Vanderbilt one of the assault cruisers patrolling?
It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
How'd you lose half a pair of ships like it were a sock?
That ain't a shock. Board folks will lie to their own mothers if it preserves their paychecks.
The board is uneasy about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace.
Lily sent me after a conspiracy, but looks like a cover up instead.
I prefer if you didn't use my name when you talk about this. My contract has a list of very terrible consequences for breaking secrecy.
Well... enough talk, where do we go from here?
You came to kill me. I assume that's still on the table. Please don't. If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
You know, Phineas Wells, once I get him out of prison, you two should work together.
The one on the wanted posters? They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher. I'll do it.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander?
That didn't take much convincing. In future, try and stay away from plans that hack our species.
What kind of scientist would I be if I held to a promise like that? I need to get out of here. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together. For now, I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Yes.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive.
It's less work than holding my cup.
Wrong answer.
Oh, okay, we were gonna fight anyway. Blast the bitch! Burn! Ammo, ammo! Don't care that I'm stealing it, classed as stealing it, I'm just gonna take it because who cares?
What do you think you're doing?
Okay, I'll give it you back. Nothing at all?
Oh. I guess, never mind.
Just stole your mag. Oh. We'll talk later. For now. We gotta head back. Head back. I thought that was going to start with all old-fashioned music then. Okay, we won't tell... What should we tell Lilia? Actually, we'll have to tell it's a conspiracy, not a cover-up, not a alien thing. Because I knew there weren't going to be any aliens within this. Like, that just was stupid. Like, we see alien monsters and different species, but there's been no other intelligent species in this game. So for them to appear halfway through a game would be a bit stupid. So we'll carry on. We'll let her live. Because if they can work together to make it better, then that would be better. Anyway, let's just see if we can attend that audition, because that's on this planet.
You ever worry all that ammo in your berth might combust?
What? Wait, that's... It can do that?
All it takes is a little bit of black powder next to a lot of it.
The dissident. Not got many missions to do now, so we might be able to get this done in time. Might get it completed today. Wait. We shall find out.
We're not gonna do this, are we? Promise me.
Yeah, we're here. We're gonna audition, like, but we're gonna mess it up.
Great, you made it. Listen, I know you're expecting a script, but you're the real deal. Just go in there and do what feels natural.
Got it.
We gave the other actors real weapons to keep things authentic, and because Josh is paying to see their logo on the big screen.
I can work with that.
I knew you'd get it. Now go in there, find your mark, and show us what you got.
Well. Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too late. All of this settlement CNP Hungry Time food pills, same nutritional value, but now with added filler, are ours. With their patented stomach stuffing effects and baseline vitamin content, we will be nigh unstoppable.
Joke's on you, idiot. These crates are just decoys.
They are? What an unexpected twist. You may have fooled me for now, but not for long.
Are we on camera now? Because I really don't care to be.
Do you remember the last time we faced each other? The Battle of Axejack, staring one another down across the void of space while flaming debris fell like rain around us. I see you haven't changed a bit, Steele. I had you surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition grenade launcher. I've been waiting for 5 years now, and at last my day for vengeance has come.
Exude wordless fury. That's what you think?
Yes, it is.
This what passes for entertainment around here? They ought to try tossing back a Spectrum Red and going rapt hunting. Someone's bound to lose an eye. It'll be a riot.
Hey, no one told me we were giving critics an early look. I gotta focus, okay? I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors. Once we're away, I'll activate the gamma particulate field and the quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into vaporized plasma.
Okay.
Plasma's already a vapor-like kind of thing. You can't re-vaporize it. Can you?
Quiet. You're supposed to be an extra. I hope you've paid your burial fees and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers, because this is the end for you.
Let's see.
You're not
Finally.
even taking this seriously.
Nope.
I refuse to work like this. I've done Aetherwave spots for Wentworth, I'll have you know. To the break room, everyone. I need my Moab fizzy tea.
Cut.
What do you say?
That was interesting, kid. Real novel take.
It'll be in and out.
Take 5.
Oh dear, I don't care that.
There's my star. Hey, listen, I appreciate what you tried there. We've got to review your footage before we make a final decision, though.
That's fine.
Here, take this for making the trip down here. Don't call us. We'll call you.
Yeah, sure. Done. Oh dear. That's funny. That was horrendous. Board reputation increased. Are you not kill on? Am I not kill on site now? The board are now scared. Okay. Let's just quickly read what that says. Reputation. Board scared. Oh, I still am kill on site. Damn. I was hoping I wouldn't be a kill on site. Damn it. Dum. Terror on Monarch. Like, it'd be interesting if they would have made, because I know some, I'm trying to think of the game that did it. There was a game which, when you found a TV, it would play a short episode or something. It wasn't Fallout. I can't remember what it was, but it'd be like a short episode of like a 5 minute, not even 5 minute, like a 30-second clip of something, and you could just watch it and like, can I cross travel? Oh. Just move up
I
here.
don't know what it is, but my gun's been acting funny. Used to be, I had to correct for a bit of leftward drag. Got used to standing just so, and after a while, it put a thorn in.
Can I fast travel on that? Yeah. Just move away to be able to fast travel, because I'm not going to come back here again. Yeah, there used to be a game which had like short 30-second clips of like an episode, and you could go to a TV and then you'd see a different one each time. I can't think of what it was. I can't think of what the game is. It's an old one. Quite an old one. But I used to like it because, like, you'd find a different TV or progress through the game, there'd be another episode you could watch. It was quite a good idea. I quite like the idea. It'd be good if they did something with that tower of whatever it is, and just
The
come up with.
groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Thanks. Yeah, it would have been good to, if they did that and you went to the little TVs or went to the robots and something where they played the adverts and you could see it start playing and then you can go watch it. Like little clips of that Terror on Monarch show. Every time I look at that, I see the Tom. Tom is not working. Toms. Cause Toms. Whoop, whoop. Why have I got a little spider next to my name? It's gone now. Weird. Hi.
Is it done?
She ain't dead.
Well, damn. Contractor grew a conscience. As your employer, I'm both angry and disappointed. I'll add that to your file.
Yeah, I don't care.
Technically, I owe you an exit interview. Care to justify your betrayal of our species? Or are we finished here?
For God's sake. You misunderstood Chapman's research. She's the best.
You're awfully quick to trust someone who offed her colleagues and called it a good start. Out of my office. We're done.
Yeah, I thought that'd happen.
You think maybe she's got an itchy trigger finger? I don't want to find out.
I don't care.
I like her, Captain. Let's go before we have to paint this office with her blood.
Yeah, okay. Oh, well, it's not decreased to the point where I'm not friends with them anymore, at least, so... I've, still got that in the bag. Right. Can't do that. Rizzo's purple berry punch. If you want a punch, you can have a punch right here. How many times can we say punch in one sentence? Oh dear. Funny. And stupid. I think this might be split into 2 episodes because we've got people coming over in a bit, so I'm gonna have to get as much done as I can with these extra missions, and then I might do the last one in one episode because I've only got 2 side missions to do now that I can actually do.
Are causing a disturbance.
Don't care.
On the ship.
Stubborn. Desert is forced to return by heroic stranger. Raising your medical skills unlocks consumables here. Have we been here? I don't think we have we?
It's a touch different from the ones I've seen. Shouldn't be so hard to get it patched up, though.
No, we haven't been here. Okay, let's go in. Alright. Maybe not. Let's go around. Well. Oh, they're all very low level. Let's shouldn't be too hard to get this done then. Pickaxe. accident. I found it. Hi. Bye.
Oh, gosh.
Oh.
He's dead, ain't he?
Poor bastard.
That is okay then. What do I do with this? We're doing data, but okay. Back to the groundbreaker. We'll do this, Cecilia. Because I have a feeling that might be a hand back to the groundbreaker as well. So, saves me going back, then going, then coming back. Get 2 in 1 done.
Some crew members are causing a
Don't care.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Scylla block.
Take someone to watch your back, please.
Of course, I've got someone to watch my back. I've got 2 people to watch my back. I never go alone, if I can, in these games. Because it just makes life easier. Auntie Cleo's better than nature. Mechanicals. Just a little science. You can tinker with your weapons and armor and weapons, increasing the damage they inflict or prevent. To be fair, I could do with getting on the workbench, see if I can upgrade my weapons before we go on the last mission. That'd probably be a good idea. Right. Can I fast travel over there? Just to make lives a bit quicker? No. Whoa. Oh. It was coming up. Run, 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 run. Get it done. Oh bugger, he's gone on the ground. Hi! I don't get why that noise comes up. Don't even understand what it is.
Outlaw. You know, you didn't have to shoot me down.
Hi! Why, you're all very low level.
Lacerations and untreated burns detected.
Hi.
Signs indicative of sudden, violent crash landing.
Okay.
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Yeah, sure you were.
Detected. Elevated heart rate. Dilated pupils. Increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolts. That's victory sweat.
Sure, buddy, what were they after?
Meds, I'm guessing. Pirates love bits, and unlabeled meds are worth a bundle.
Captain.
The one and only. Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she?
Who? She did.
I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour. You tell her these automechs are coming, and sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense.
None taken.
Magnificent. And do please give Wanda my chilliest regards.
There you go. That's why I was like, we'll go there and then do that just in case we need to go to the Groundbreaker. So that bodes well, so I can get two handed in one. So then I don't have to go, come back, and do a zigzag, because zigzags can be annoying. It'll be interesting to see what ending I get. Obviously I know the board is going to, I think the board will fall, because obviously I've not given them the time of day to actually have a chance at doing anything or winning.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Good. Spectrum vodka. It'd be interesting if they did make a red vodka. I don't think I've ever seen a red vodka. Oh, I'm thinking of rum. There's dark rum, gold rum, and white rum, and overproof rum. Vodka's always been white. I've never seen a coloured one. Vodka, sorry. I keep saying rum because it's Spectrum. Makes you think of rum. I guess essentially you could just put coloured dye in it because it won't kill you, but right, so after I get these two handed in, we could essentially do the last mission.
Rizzo's purple berry fudge.
Oh, is it through here? No. Or is it back here? No. Hi.
Were I a gambling woman, I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical safe return. I can't thank you enough.
There we go, that's done and handed in. And then over here. Through here.
My comm center already got an update ping from the backup relay. I trust everything went smoothly.
Yas.
Thanks. That's odd. The only messages in the queue are encrypted ones. Looking at the transmission logs, the relay hasn't received a single unencrypted message in the past 36 months. Must be on account of some new security red tape. Well, whatever's the cause, the board and the Earth Minister will see it sorted. Thanks again for saving my derriere. I secured quite the payment authorization for you from Chief Junlei. Try not to spend it all in one place.
We got perks, don't think I'll need any dialogue. I think I'll need more of that. I've got one more perk, so blah 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 blah. Right.
Renegade scientist Phoenix Wells has been captured. Please celebrate appropriately.
Groundbreaker, and now we're veering. I think we'll actually probably get this done today. Last episode. Well, see if we die first. If we die, then it might be a bit of a struggle, but I haven't died yet so far in this game, actually. So it'll be interesting if we do die. I think there'll probably be different ways that you could probably complete this last mission, I assume, because all the other missions so far have been kind of like you can decide whether to help these people or make them like fight each other, kill each other, or help the board, or help whoever. So it'd be interesting to see how different they make the last mission.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
I don't care. They can argue as much as they want to. Install a mod. I have current. Alright, so that is modified. That is modified. That is modified. Right, they're all modified. Oh, I've not got many bits. Okay, to be fair, I think that's what I'm going to get. You're about to assault the labyrinth on Tartarus and determine the fate of Halcyon Colony. Is there anything you want to do before you enter the prison now? Do it before. Yes, I want to continue. Yes, I want to save. So bear with me a second. There we go.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution.
I know.
Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Know anything useful about Tartarus?
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return.
That's probably not happening.
Understood. If you die or are incarcerated for life, I can generate a new ID for the next captain. I would prefer if you returned, though. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed. Your ship is not permitted to leave until you remit payment for your fines and submit yourself to execution.
So...
Only after your smoking corpse is thrown from an airlock will we lift the lockdown on your spacecraft.
Captain, I would not recommend this course of action.
All right. I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the idea of a productive, law-abiding employee so you can see what one looks like before you die. Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received.
Hey.
Transferring data to external cartridge. How can I be of assistance?
Talk to you later.
See you soon, Captain.
Oh, God. I walked into the wall.
Stay safe out there.
Yeah. Oh, that's a cool picture. Looks like the greenhouse where the company has where they brew their gin, Hendrick's gin. Like I've seen a picture of their brewery and they've got a greenhouse next to it, which is where all their botanicals are stored, and it looks very similar to that design of it. Very pretty. Let's see what happens. Okay, so as soon as I walk through, bye-bye.
The captain did right by us. Now it's time. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on, Mardell.
I have help.
Security patrol in
Oh, it's gonna go off anyway, like. Yeah.
Unexpected prefix warning. Error. Employee information not found. Identify yourself. Error. Transfer request not found. State your employer. Registered. A fine of 10,000 bits will be assessed in your corporation's ledger for failure to follow transfer procedures. Thank you for your cooperation. Searching for...
This guy failed. Damn. Whoa.
No! Get back up, you asshole! Get up!
What the? Excuse me. Excuse me? After me saying, oh, I've not died yet in this game, I just get blasted to hell. Okay, this is going to be a bit harder than I anticipated. Don't run ahead of the Groundbreaker units. That will be a thing I need to not do. So this should get me back onto the... Yeah, there you go. Now I've got to load back onto here. So many loading screens in this game, like, it's another thing. that I don't like. Gives me like, it's interesting to see the pictures, don't get me wrong, like see all the artwork and see the designs of the animals, and but it gets a little bit boring after a while. Like, it'd be good if they had something interactive to do in that stage. My arm keeps going really cold. Right, try again.
The captain did right by us once. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push
Right
on,
then, go
Marta.
ahead. Oh, we've got one dead already.
What was that? Take him down! Got a promotion coming.
Right, well, you son of a... Holy! That just... That is ridiculous. This is annoying. Because I've not died to... This is going to be a lot harder than I thought. Again, transfer to the docking facilities. We may as well help those Groundbreaker people fight as soon as we get through, to be fair. Because it probably will help them not die and give us more people to fight with. So it helps us get through more enemies. So... I have to choose a better gun as well, because I don't think the gun that I had picked was a good gun. Right, not that one. I think it's that one.
The captain did right by us once.
Oh no, it's not that one.
Not while I breathe. Push on, Marta.
Get this guy over here. God, there's a lot of people. That's probably where... There we go. So you guys can get back up now.
Let's take a look.
doesn't have the bars when it's got a storm like that guarding the gates.
Gotta admit, I'm not too keen on walking into a prison. They lock me up, I'm liable to kill everyone trying to get back out.
Right. Gotta go over there.
Whew. We have a lot of shooting to do, Captain.
Yup. Yup. That we do, girl. That we can do. Right, can I have a go? Actually, I will go around this way. See if our disguise will reach us over there. Right. Gotta get through the... Well, that worked. That wasn't too bad, actually. At least I know the way through now when I go back. What are you eating? You're just chewing your tongue. No, I don't eat them all. I really like them. Pretzels. Come on, load already. Too many loading screens in this game. Okay. Oh, I need to go over there and I can't go that way. Or can I? Stage just over there.
Let's go, troops. Stellar Base counting on us.
Oh! Got more people helping out. Sneak past here. Maybe. No, I'm not going to be able to go through this section here. Yeah, no. I'm going to have to shoot my way through here. Possibly, maybe. How do you not see me when I'm like up here? Whoo! Oh, you absolute... There you go.
Well, look who it is. I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. I had heard you'd taken a mechanic under your wing. What's the matter, girl? Couldn't find actual employment?
The captain's treated me right. Better than any of you bored folk ever have. I'm exactly where I want to be.
Ah, I knew I smelled Monarch when you lot walked in. The stench of sulfur, depression, and desperate bravado is unmistakable.
Keep talking, you'll be smelling iron. Ain't nobody so important I won't put a bullet in.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens.
No, you're gonna die.
My word! You've correctly identified the most recognizable man in the colony. Remarkable. It's a wonder what Phineas saw in you. Then again, he's an insane person. Thankfully, he's our insane person now. A proper company man.
Can I not kill you? Like, right now? What's going on down there?
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and fight.
Sanchar. Bless him.
Really doing this, huh?
Yep.
Take a breath now, folks. Once we're up there, I suspect we ain't gonna have time to stop shooting.
Nope.
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life.
Yes.
You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing
yourself.
I despise more than uncertainty.
You guys did that yourselves.
I'm
So,
afraid
Sophia,
I can't do that.
stand down.
I'm aware of your diplomatic talents, Captain. You have a gift for manipulation, but I warn you, I'm no easy mark.
Manipulation?
For all your talents, you are the enemy of Halcyon, and therefore you are my enemy.
Well then, I've got to have to kill you.
You make a nuanced and compelling argument. Here's my rebuttal. No. Dr. Wells is being held in my custody. His cooperation will prove invaluable, even if I have to beat it out of him. All that's left to do is put down this riot, arrest you, and then get on with the bloody business of saving this colony.
Yeah, well... Don't test me, Sophia. It's bad for your health.
I'm aware of your propensity for violence. Halcyon is a bloodier place because of you. I take no pleasure in this, you know.
Not that bad.
I simply have no other option.
I've only killed those that I needed to kill.
Leaving you alive is too great a risk. Goodbye, Captain.
Anyone that I've got away with not killing.
Fair enough. I'm giving you exactly one chance to parley with me.
Damn.
This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. I've had it programmed to eliminate you on sight and rinse your remains down a drain. And don't worry. I will inform Dr. Wells that you died heroically, or something.
He's right behind you, so I'm pretty sure he can hear me, you idiot. Ram. Let's, just gonna quickly save. Just in case I die. Because, if I die, I don't really want to have to go back to the beginning. Really? That would be a bit of a pain in my... Right, I've got 1,000 machine gun bullets, so let's get going. Holy! Knock him out. Knock him down.
To shreds, you say?
That's better. Woohoo! Where have you gone? Holy! No! Get them all down. Bugger! This is going to be difficult. Holy! No. Why is my ammo gone? Why do I do that every time? Woo! Can I get them back up? Or are they just like down? No, I think they're down until I This is going to be quite difficult because there's so many of them. Almost died. Another. I wonder if it'll be better with a. I wonder if they're better for. Yes. They're better with a machine gun. Bye-bye. Damn it. That was a fight and a half. Do. Sounds like Terminator music. I'm coming, bish. Oh, let me there we go. Do. I'm coming. Why won't you? She didn't stand a chance.
Get me out of here.
Hi.
You don't know how glad I am to see you.
Hi.
You did the right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved, and long overdue. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man.
Yeah.
You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
You're welcome. I wouldn't let anything
I know,
happen to
my
you.
friend, I know. And now it's finally over. The board's finished. It's only a matter of time before the entire system slips from their grasp. You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
Why? I don't like the sound of that.
Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
So we've got to make do on our own. Seems to me that'll make us stronger in the end anyhow.
You're quite right. We've got no choice but to make do on our own.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
We have a lot of work ahead of us. We best get
Yes,
started.
we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds. And then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
You can count on me. I'll help you revive the other colonies.
When I revived you, I thought you were going to help me save this colony. I was wrong. I had our roles reversed, you see. You're the one who's going to save us all. I'm just the one who set you on your path. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
Yay! I didn't kill the chairman though, Rockwell. I thought I'd be given the option to.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment she landed in Emerald Vale, her actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon.
Yep.
The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together. After returning to Edgewater, the deserters negotiated workplace reforms with Reed Thompson, including a single day of rest, which came to be known as a weekend. As the world around him changed, Thompson found himself pining for the old days. He was known to spend his weekends in the cantina, nursing one of the few remaining bottles of Zero G, and repeating to himself, "It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice." As for Adelaide McDevitt, she tended to her garden in solitude for another year before passing away. Her body was discovered some months later, when Reed Thompson paid her a visit in an effort to make amends. Her remains were buried in a place of honor, underneath the floor of the Edgewater Cannery. Reed believed this was what she always wanted.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, The Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs.
Oh.
It was a dark time indeed. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own.
Yay.
She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Though Parvati eventually grew comfortable aboard the Unreliable, she never quite came out of her shell. She seemed to prefer the company of Ada to the crew, and she could often be found neck-deep in cables and grease, telling Ada funny stories from her childhood.
Aww.
While the colony fell into chaos, she found an island of relative peace with Ada, and they formed an unusual bond. She decided to remain aboard the Unreliable permanently as its chief and sole engineer. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the Ministry. Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor.
Going through the
he passed
results.
away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
All's quiet in Halcyon for now. Yay! We're done. Like, just thinking about the game in general, like, it's been a good game, don't get me wrong. I just feel like it's been a bit short, the main storyline is, and they've had to like come up with all these side missions to extend it a bit. But otherwise, like, some of the characters were good. You didn't get as much development with some, you got more with others. My favourite two characters were Parvati and Nyoka. I thought they were quite funny, which is why I had them as my companions. But it's been a good game. I've liked the design of the game. I've liked the look and the feel of the game. Like, it has that really old-fashioned feel to it, which I quite like that style. And I would actually say, like, it is. I probably would go back and play it again and see if I could get a different ending and see what happens if I help the board. But I probably won't do that on recording. I'll do it in my own time because I won't want to replay the same game. Just for you guys again, because I think that'd just be like filling space almost. But yeah, I have enjoyed it, despite the fact that it had felt a bit short. Because I was expecting this game to be huge compared to like other games which are similar to it. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching anyway. The next game that I will play in replacement of this will be Borderlands 3, which I'm really looking forward to, so I'll be starting that next weekend. Oh wow, there's a lot of people that they say thanks to. Aww, it's all like the crew and that saying thank you to love to my family, Grace, Gerard and Isaac and Hubbykins, Matt. Development weddings. Development babies. Oh, these are probably like people who've got married or had babies within the people that have died. And oh, that's really nice. I don't see that very often. So there are obviously people that got married in the middle of the development and people who've had babies and they're the babies and that have been born in the development of this game. That's quite cool. Like, imagine that, like, when your kids get older, you can say, oh yeah, your name was in the credits of the game because you were born while we were developing the game. If it is that, for example. That's actually quite cool. That's good. Marketing and public relations. Yeah, the humour in the game's been quite good. Like, some of the responses you could say to people were funny. Like the witty comments the characters would say. Like, I enjoyed that. Like, I liked Ellie's. Some of Ellie's responses and Yoko's were quite funny. But yeah, it has been a good game. Information technology, I2. It makes you think when you see like the credits at the end of the game how many people actually take part in helping the development of this game. It's crazy when you go through it. There's no way to yeah, thinking about it, there are things that they could have done a lot better. Like, there were way too many loading screens, and at some points it just felt annoying that there were so many going between each. Like, you'd go into a building, loading screen, you'd travel to a new destination, go to that destination, loading screen, die, loading screen, then you have to get out and go to another destination, loading screen, and the loading screens just seem to take forever to go through, which was one thing that annoyed me a little bit, especially when you have to sort of go from one place to another planet to get something sorted, and then it easily leads you onto another planet, so you have to go to that planet to get something sorted, and it just was a little bit annoying. It's almost like, I mean, I know it's an ongoing issue, but with like the Sims 4 loading screens, they are they take ages. Like, if you watch back on my previous playthroughs of The Sims 4, I'd be sat there for ages, like, waiting. I mean, if they had less loading screens, the game would be a lot better. Almost make it like, more or less like Skyrim. So when you've got that sound, always reminds me of Borderlands. The ding 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 ding. But yeah, sorry, I just skipped the rest of that there, but I have enjoyed it. It has been a good game overall. The characters were funny, the comebacks you sometimes get in the words that you could say were funny. Some of the story was a bit, I think the story was too short almost. Like, they got to the point where it almost feels like they got to a point saying, oh, we don't know what to do now with the story, we'll just get Phineas kidnapped, and then the last mission is you saving Kim and making Halsey in a better place. I just feel like they kind of went, don't know what to do from here, and cut it dead. But other than that, it has been quite good. The design of the game is beautiful, the idea, the artwork is beautiful, the music has been brilliant. Like, that's the one thing to me that has stuck out the most, but a lot of the music has reminded me of other games that are a heavy influence in my life. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching me play. Next weekend will be Borderlands and a continuation of Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and I will be back on New Year's Day to play Spyro the Dragon. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I will see you in the next video. Do try to follow me on YouTube as well, exactly the same name as this channel, and if you can, try to find me on TikTok, it's Xenominia5. That will be brilliant. Thanks guys, bye!